Hi guys, I'm Anna, the Global Makeup Artist here at e.l.f. Cosmetics.
And I'm Miles, I'm the Senior Product Development Manager at e.l.f. and we're here to talk to you about our award-winning vegan and cruelty-free makeup brushes. Okay, Anna, so as a makeup artist, tools are essential for us. Like we love having our tool belt full of makeup brushes, and one of my favorite things about makeup brushes is besides giving you a perfect application, it keeps things super sanitary.
And what's really great about e.l.f. brushes is that it has a great value to it. So one brush is like a portion of a price of another brand's brush, which is amazing. So you can have multiple brushes in your kit without having to break the bank.
With all e.l.f. products, they're vegan, cruelty-free.
So talk about our dual complexion brush, because this is one of our newest ones that we just came out with, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, so this is actually a 2-in-1 makeup brush. This is the dual complexion brush, and it was originally designed specifically for the Camo CC cream, but it works beautifully for all of your foundation and complexion products. So this large buffing side is gonna give you a flawless, beautiful application, and it has a smaller makeup brush on the other side to really get into the smaller areas of the face, like around the nose, under the eye. So the larger end of the brush is perfect to blend out your foundation, like Flawless Foundation or your Camo CC cream. And then you can use this smaller side to get around the nose, under the eyes, and even like around your eyebrows. Like people forget about that, but this is having 2-in-1 makeup brush, and so you don't have to carry on multiple brushes.
And the next product is our Putty Primer Applicator. This is a dual-sided brush that allows you to get in the putty primers without having to dip your fingers in it, so it keeps it really sanitary. The scooped end allows you to pick up that pea-size amount, and then the other side allows you to buff in the product for a smooth complexion.
So the Putty Blush Brush is our newest member of the Putty Brush family. And with this, you've got a small dual fiber head that gives you the perfect airbrush application for your cream products like Putty Blush. It's also one of my favorites for concealer and blending out complexion products because it gives you such a beautiful airbrush effect.
I second that. So I use that to help buff out my complexion products so that it does give me that airbrush look, and you won't get any streaks, and it just looks so effortless and natural on the skin, which is why I absolutely love this brush. And then one of my favorite eye brushes is actually the Smokey Eye Brush Kit. This is actually an award-winning kit. It comes with 5 brushes, and each brush has its own purpose, but the good thing about this is that you can use it for whatever you like. So the softer bristle, longer haired brushes are meant to fluff and blend out. And then the more dense bristle brushes like these two here are meant to pack on that color and give you that intense color payoff. Then you have the liner brush, the angled brush that you can use for your eyeliner. You can use it for your brows. And then you have the lip brush here that you can also use it for spot treatment for your concealer and any blemishes that you have, which is why I absolutely love this. This actually I use for blending out my concealer as well. So this buffs.
And it's so funny, I actually use that one to set my concealer. It's a perfect kind of multi-use brush. It fits right underneath the eye area, and you can kind of blend or buff or set your makeup. It's perfect. And Anna, I love that you mentioned that anything can be used multiple ways. One thing that I think people often forget is that makeup is meant to be playful. So just because we say that something's an eyeshadow brush doesn't mean you can't use it for your face. Like, you know, the fluffy eye blender, it's originally designed for the eye area, but like we were just talking about, we use it to set our concealer or buff out your concealer. On set, I actually like to use this to set makeup on people's faces because the smaller area doesn't let product go all over the place. So brushes and tools are really meant to be used however makes the most sense for you.
But a rule of thumb is look at the size of the brush to the size of the area that you're putting it on. That's kind of like how you can determine, all right, I can use this brush for this. Because sometimes if you have like a really big brush and you're really just trying to get underneath, it can really mess up the rest of your makeup. Another multi-purpose, like this small precision brush, you know, you can use it as a lip brush, but I actually use this to carve out my lips. So if I'm doing a strong, bold lip, I'll use a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand and I'll crisp up my lines by outlining my lip with this.
Love that.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about Smokey Eye Brush, she loves this one for all her lip needs. I actually like to pack on like liquid glitter eyeshadow in the inner corner or do some detail work with this to give you that really intense pops of color because of the stiffer bristles.
Yep. And talk about our pointed powder brush, please, because that's both of our favorites.
Yes. Okay, so
right?
in terms of powder brushes, I love this pointed powder brush because it does all those things that we really just talked about. So with the point, it's gonna get right up into the under eye. This is my favorite brush to use with Halo Glow Setting Powder. Dip a tiny bit in, swirl it around, and then really just kind of press and distribute evenly on the face. Because of the point, you can distribute product evenly across the face and also not feel like it's gonna fling everywhere.
I use this brush for that as well as our powder bronzers. So I'll use that to bronze up my skin.
Yes.
And then I'll also use this, believe it or not, for blush as well. So my powder blushes, I use this. So I have like 3 different brushes. I use one for the setting powder, one for the bronzer, and one for the blush. Because it is so affordable, I'm able to do that. So I love this brush because it's so fluffy, and that pointed end really helps give you that precision when you do apply.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we hope you learned some things about our award-winning vegan and cruelty-free makeup brushes.
Thank you so much for watching. See you guys soon.
Bye.